Storm Team 44, powered by Bracket Heating, Air, and Plumbing.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. It's set to be very, very busy here later on tonight with some possible stronger storms again rolling through later on this evening. The sunshine has come back out for the moment this early afternoon across our region. Evansville seeing some sunshine for the moment. That's not good news, though. That means that the atmosphere is getting hotter again, and thus the storms will have more fuel to work with when they arrive. That morning round of storms that produced some hail down in Kentucky is now making its way towards the east, and it's out of our way. We did have plenty of reports of hail that came in towards Morganfield and Clay. There was hail reports up to golf ball size, some of the photos of which were shared on social media. But we're not done just yet. We still have this next short wave that's coming in, lift up to the northeast. That's going to give us additional lift in the atmosphere for some possible strong to severe storms and possibly some supercells later today. That's what I'm most concerned about, is that any of the supercells that develop, they potentially could produce tornadoes very quickly and in a very short amount of time once they start to develop. So with that being considered, we have an overall 4 out of 5 risk for severe weather for this next round that's coming in. Not just for the morning round we just had, but for just the evening round. It's 4 out of 5 for us, and a 7 out of 10 on the Torcon. That's the overall measure of tornadic conditions that we use here at the Weather Channel. 7 out of 10 for Owensboro, Tell City, Hartford, a majority of our towns included with that, with the exception of some towns farther north, Olney and Fairfield, at a 5 out of 10. And it's important to remember that a storm doesn't have to be tornadic for it to be problematic. Strong straight line winds can cause problems in and of themselves. It's very likely we get that as well, potentially on the order of 70 to 75 mile per hour gusts with the storms that come in. Even if they don't produce tornadoes, they could still cause some issues. And it's also likely we get some large hail as well on top of the hail that we've already seen this morning. So let's map it out. Up until around 3-4 o'clock, things will stay quiet. Starting at around 5 o'clock is when that second round of storms should be coming in. Initially, as some pretty big storms over towards the west, that will slowly push east as the rest of the early evening goes on. By 6-7 o'clock in the evening, some possible stronger storms working their way through. The radar may not look exactly like this, but the potential is still going to be there up until we get to around 9-10 o'clock this evening for some really heavy rain, some thunder and lightning, gusty winds, hail, tornadoes, all in the cards for this round of storms that we will get. Once the front comes in around 11 o'clock tonight to midnight, that's when things settle back down, and we should be much smoother with no real rain chance for the rest of the weekend. So now is as good a time as ever to review what is a good tornado safe spot. I'll tell you where you don't want to be: a mobile home or a car. If you don't have to be out and about on the roads this evening, if you can help it, try not to be driving. But if you can be off the roads, make sure you go to an interior room or a basement. If you're under a tornado, even just a tornado watch, it's probably a good idea to head to the basement or a closet if you can help it. Then if the warning is issued, that's go time for sure. So Saturday and Sunday, much quieter by comparison. We will have showers and storms early next week, but they are less likely to be severe with temperatures cooler next week.